One. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. My guy, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, what's up? My name is Daygenius from Nigeria. Shout out to everybody, man. I'm happy to be here, man. Shout out to Steve Bussa.
Bro, I got to tell them before we get started on the wildness that is this interview coming together. So, like, my guy is apparently one of the pioneers of battle rap in Nigeria. Salute for that, my guy. I didn't fucking know when I agreed to do this. I'm sitting there busting it up with him. I'm like, man, this cat kind of sounds like you know what he's talking about. You know what I mean? I see him going back and forth with some motherfuckers on Twitter. He's like, yeah. He gives me his credentials, the rundown, and everything. I'm like, let's go.
Thanks, man.
So you're transitioning from battle rap, which you did live battle rap as well, right?
Yeah, I do live battle rap. Like, I have some battles with like I have some. I know you know Holyfield, right? I have some off the cam battles with Holyfield. I don't know if you know Dabu the Gemini. I have some battles with Dabu. Then I battled Damidizi. I smoke him on BRN. Like, I've been on BRN. I did like 3 battles on BRN. Oh, 2 battles on BRN. Then I battled one other BRN cat. I smoked them. You feel me? So, like,
let's go. Talk your shit, King. Now, look, so have you transitioned fully into media, or do you still do it?
Yeah. I don't really do battle rap, but I'm still into the battle rap culture. So it's trying to do something behind the scene, but I'm not like really fully into battle rap no more. So I'm just trying to do like media, get my YouTube stuff going and try and do like interviews and some creative topics. Yeah, but battle rap, we got a lot of other new cats, so I'm just trying to like, let me live for the cats, man. Maybe I'll still hop in the ring maybe in 2 years time or 3 years time once in a while on my loaded locks shit. But you feel me? Stuff like that.
Do your little expedition match. I feel you, my guy. So this is dope. So one of the reasons that I did pick and decided to sit down and answer questions with Genius Reactions is the name of the channel, is because I think that it's important that you guys get a different perspective, and that where I am in the community and everything, that we try and help other voices grow. No matter what I do, no matter how much work I put in, I'm only ever going to be able to give you one perspective. And that perspective is usually from an outsider, depending on which area of hip hop it is that I'm tapping in with. So a lot of local shit tends to go over my head until you guys educate me. That's why I think it's important that you guys have local reactors and shit like that we are also helping build up and shit like that. And a lot of times I feel like it's just like, yo, I did this shit all on trial and error. You know what I mean? Like nobody gave me info. I had to go and hunt it all out. So I said, yo, here's a cat who I see interacting with fucking people, obviously is of the culture, talking shit to me, didn't give a fuck who I was and nothing like that. Like, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Who the fuck am I? Like, let's go. So I wanted to sit down with Genius today, and I wanted to go over everything, answer any questions that you have. And I told him, like, nothing's off limits. This can be about the YouTube side of thing, the reaction side of thing, the marketing side of thing, whatever questions you have for anything. So it's all on you, baby. Let's go. The world is yours. What's up?
Okay, before we start with the interview, I just want to ask you, just for the people, you understand, for the fans, for the culture, give us like your top 5 Nigerian battle rappers.
I'll let you know when I hear them all. I got you. I hate top 5 lists, man. I'm not doing it. I will say this though, you're gonna stop the Slim Buck slander on my timeline. Nah, man, that's not gonna happen. I need you that I can't let that shit slide. So I say I got sick in my stomach. I'm like, why do you hate hip hop? What's wrong, my guy?
No, I don't hate Slim Buck. I'm just trying to rile him up now. He's a kid. I'm trying to like, I want to get him angry. I want him to be angry so he can come out,
What's your favorite? Tell the people what's your favorite Slim Buck battle?
I like the one he did with Fifth. You get
okay?
Yeah. Like really.
That was my introduction to him.
Yeah, so I like that one. I know Slim Buck, like, he did some WhatsApp battles, and I've been telling him, like, bro, the way you ride the punches is crazy. Like, out of the BRN cats, you're, like, one of the most talented, Even before he even did live battles, while we were still doing WhatsApp battles, I told him, like, man, the way you coming up with the punches is crazy. You feel me?
See, I told him. That's what I want to see, the love. We might be mad. We might tell you you're a piece of shit every now and then, but we'll still give flowers where they're deserved.
Yeah, that's facts. But I'm telling you, he needs to come out of his comfort zone and, like, stand on a neutral ground where people don't know who the fuck he is.
Who would be an ideal matchup for you in your eyes then? Like, what cat in what league would be like the best test for him?
Yeah, maybe if you battle someone like Dabu. Dabu's a puncher also. I don't know if you know Dabu the Gemini. Yeah, he's a puncher.
I've seen. I'm not like well versed in his work, but I know who he is.
But he's like a vet also. So Dabu got that New York feel, you understand? He got that New York gangster, tough guy feel. So if you battle someone like that on a neutral ground, not in the BRN den,
Fire.
like a neutral ground, yeah. Maybe
Let's
on the
go.
rooftop or something. You feel me? It's gonna be crazy. So that's battle rap though. So
Yeah.
about YouTube, man. The problem I have with YouTube is discovering the niche. You know, sometimes you have many things you want to talk about. You have many things you want to do. You get overwhelmed. So how do you discover your niche? Like your niche. Maybe
I mean, bro, I got you. This is an easy one. I fucking did it all. I don't know how much you know about my come up in YouTube to come up to where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? Going from like a channel with no subs to where we're at now. I did a lot of shit before music reactions. I did not create this channel to be music reactions. When I first made the channel, it was like I was using it for business meetings and shit like that I was using when I was in like building marketing firms and shit. I was using it for that shit. Then it got more personal because of COVID and stuff like that. So I wasn't doing the business side of things. I did tier lists. I did fucking comedy skits. I did fucking anime reactions. I did podcasts. Bro, I did a lot of shit before I landed on this because I wanted to. Is that conducive with growing your channel? No, that's bad for growing your channel because your audience doesn't know what they're going to get. So it's hard to build up a base. But it was key in me figuring out what was going to make me happy. What is the content I can reproduce and not want to shoot myself in the face over and over again? You know what I mean? So like to answer your question, how do you figure it out? Do it, dog. Fuck them. Like your channel's still small. It doesn't matter. You have nothing to lose. Figure out what makes you the happiest. When you figure out the content that's like, man, I enjoy doing this. I get good interactions. I like making it. I like editing it. That's the shit that you stick with. But you can never say you didn't try all the shit. I did porn reactions, bro. You can go on fucking Pornhub.com, right?
Wow.
I'm already verified as a model on there. This is dead ass right now to this day. There's still six episodes up on Pornhub where you can still look up SteveBussaGS scorecard reactions where I was literally like we were watching porn. I had a shorty with me and me and her would watch the porn and we would score it based on whether or not you could jerk off to it. I tried it all, my guy. I tried it all.
That's a crazy niche. Imagine you blew up with that niche. That's crazy.
I'd have been lit. I'd have been the Pornhub guy and I'd been totally fine with that.
That's fire. So like the issue I also have is with promotion. Like, how do you promote your channel? Like, when you have a content, like, what medium do you use to like get views? You know, get subs.
So, I mean, do you want the answer as a reaction channel specifically, or just in general?
Yeah, mostly as the reaction channel, because the problem I have is when I do content, like I put on my WhatsApp, like my friends love the shit. You feel me? I get like 100 views instantly. But the problem is with the YouTube algorithm. It doesn't like show me to new audiences. It's people that I show my channel to that I have on my channel.
I got you.
Like,
so yes. I'm gonna give you the PhD education that I got on this. All right. I ain't figured none of this shit out on my own. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I went to people who were smarter than me and I seen what they were doing. There's a chick named Catherine Manning. Catherine begins with a C. Cathrine. Catherine Manning. I watched her YouTube video. She blew up out of nowhere. So she went from like 11,000 subs to like 322,000 subs. And how she did it while she was doing it, she shares everything with the audience, right? So she gives you the analytics, what ones were getting the views versus wasn't getting the views. And she kind of like reverse engineers the way that the SEO, the search engine optimization, works and explains it to us. Like, I didn't realize that thumbnails matter. Like, if you don't use an original thumbnail and you just click one of the ones that they preset for you instead of making your own, the algorithm will see that as you putting in less effort or being a low effort video and has a less chance of getting pushed versus one that has a custom thumbnail. I never would have thought of that. Wow. You know what I mean? As little shit like that. And her videos literally break down every individual aspect of the analytics and what affects them and how that affected her revenue and shit like that. She talks about the money. She talks about CPMs per videos and how you can adjust that and shit like that. I got a fucking college education off of watching this woman's videos of her explaining how she got where she is, which is one of the reasons that I like doing shit like this and I want to do this, because I got to this because another YouTuber did it for their shit.
Wow, man, that was crazy. That was crazy. That thumbnail shit is the new one for me. Like,
bro, there's a bunch of weird shit like that too. It has to be at least 10 minutes. If it's not at least a 10-minute video, it's not going to get pushed. If it's not a 10-minute video, then it's got to be a short. So a short is like less than 60 seconds or 30 seconds. I ain't get into all that yet. There's a lot of stuff though, but the information is out there if you're willing to put in the work to figure out how it works.
Okay. You said her name is Catherine Manning. Can you spell the Manning?
Manning.
ING. Oh, okay. All right, man. That's awesome. That's crazy useful.
Just put in, just literally put YouTube SEO after her name, and you'll see the right videos. So she does like personal vlogs and shit like that. I don't really care about that. I like the how to get started on YouTube shit that she has. That's what I used.
Okay. I'm gonna check that out. 100%.
Cool.
That's fine. Do you run YouTube ads on your videos? Like, do you like?
So I hate people to put ads and video. Look, man, I'm still at the point in my career where I'm surprised people even want to fucking watch the shit. So no, I'm not gonna put an ad in the middle of the video when I'm already happy that you're watching. I have all of my YouTube shit set up to run a video before the video and to run an ad before the video and to run an ad after the video. So if you're still watching the whole thing and you want to, you know what I mean, support, watch an extra ad, salute, I appreciate it. If not, bounce to the next one, my guy. I get it.
Oh, okay. So last one. I don't know if you cool giving this information. Like, what's the biggest check you made from YouTube? Like,
so the biggest individual check is probably like $750. That's probably the biggest one that I got. But the way that you get the money is like accumulative with YouTube, because you have YouTube, which is one source, which is really Google AdSense that you're talking about. So that's one source of income. Then you got the merch, right? So I get money off all the t-shirts and shit like that sell off the Teespring. Then I got the Patreon that I was running for a while. So the Patreon, if I ever do like exclusive content, behind the scenes type shit for the interviews and stuff like that, I load that on Patreon. There goes, you can cash that out whenever you want to. Like, there's a lot of different ways to make money. And then you do the live streams. Live streams will also supply when people want to do donations. You get to a certain amount and they can do like the super chats and stickers and shit. There's a lot of ways to make money. I did affiliate marketing when I first started. If you go back to any of the first 500 videos and you look at the description, it'll straight up tell you, here's the mic I use, here it is on Amazon. If anyone purchases anything from the list of where all my equipment was, I get a kickback from Amazon. Like, I did everything, bro. I wanted to see how it worked, and the way that my brain works, I can't just read it. I got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, jump in, see where the money is, see where it's not, and go from there.
Wow, that's fantastic, man. That's fantastic, man. I really appreciate, man. Like, this knowledge is crazy. So, hey, okay, I want to ask.
Go ahead, man.
So, like, when you started, do you run YouTube ads? You know, paid, like, put your money in the YouTube stuff,
no,
and run ads on it.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't, okay, but the type of content that I make doesn't work for that, right? Because like reaction videos can come out like this. How am I promote one video? How do you pick a reaction video to fucking promote? Because by the time people are catching on to that, I done made 5 other videos already and moved on. You know what I'm saying? I would say this. I would pay to run ads for like an event. Say I get like a really big interview or something like that. Doing it for an interview makes infinitely more sense than doing it for reaction number 1,152. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to invest my money back into YouTube, I think that it's better to invest in a better mic, invest in better lighting, invest in a drop back. I didn't have this. Bro, you know what's behind this? Fucking blow up dolls and sex toys and guns. That's all that's in my room. Blow up dolls and guns. Fam, I'm dead ass. Like,
that's crazy, man.
This is gonna be my favorite part of the interview, my guy. This is look,
bro.
I'm trying to tell you, my guy. Look, this is all we got. Just fucking guns and dolls. Welcome to America.
Man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. We don't have those type of dolls in Nigeria, man.
I got you. It's like $13. I'll send you one.
You send me one. Nah, man. My girlfriend gonna be pissed, man. She gonna kill me, man. Nigerian girls are very jealous.
So look, I bought that. This leads into our previous point. So I bought that as a toy because I did an ASMR series on this. You know what that is?
sound
Yeah,
stuff.
the sound
Yeah,
shit.
sound
So
stuff.
I did that, and I did an entire one. I used to take these like melatonin gummies. I got like really fucked up on edibles, and then I would just sit in front of the camera and do a bunch of fucking weird shit. Bro, I did everything.
Man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Man, I mean, you're like the biggest YouTuber, like Nigerian hip hop stuff, man. Like, and it's crazy. Sheunti was on the come up too, but I think he lost his channel. Somebody stole his phone. You know Sheunti?
Yeah, that's my dude.
Yeah.
I just talked to him on my birthday a couple days ago. I told him we need to work together more. He's a
Yeah,
good
dude.
dude.
Yeah, he's a really amazing dude. He has a nice soul, man. That's crazy. So when are you coming to Nigeria? You come to Nigeria and do some like parties and stuff.
So
Or-
there's a bunch of shit that's been working. On last Friday, I went to New York with Stogie T from South Africa.
yeah,
So
I
I
saw
kicked
that.
that shit was so lit. And I got him, of course, he's like in my ear and said, like, yo, this is gonna be real embarrassing if I come back to the US and you still ain't make it out to the motherland. You know what I mean? So like I got him already like pressuring me like to get out there and do something. So like SA is definitely in the books. Nigeria was supposed to be in the books because I wanted to go to the Palm Wine Festival. I want to go see SDC. So like
Yeah.
that's part like the next thing that's in my head for traveling is probably the Palm Wine Festival.
Yeah, that'll be fire. That'll be fire. But then anytime you're around, just holler at me, man. I'm gonna take you to where the beaches at. You feel me?
Let's go. I'm gonna go and not come back. That's what I'm most worried about. There's two worries that I have. One is that I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna have too much fun. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Maybe another week ain't so bad, right? And then number two, I got a real sensitive palate as far as taste goes. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat nothing nowhere. Like I don't be liking shit, dog. Like I'm a very, very picky eater.
So what do you eat?
Uh it's hard to answer. I eat Philly shit. I eat cheesesteaks. I'm trying to eat healthier, so like smoothies now. But like my point is like the stuff that I eat, I'll eat a lot of. But like anytime I've ever traveled someplace new, I'm really hesitant to like try new foods and shit like that.
But you need to try some Nigerian food. Try jollof rice. You know.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it. I just said that's one of the things I'm hesitant about. I'm like, I don't know, man. Was there any other questions you had about any of this shit, man?
Yeah, I don't have no questions for now, though. So, do you have any questions for me?
All right, like what do you think is stopping you from having a channel that's bigger than mine?
I think mine is just consistency. You feel me? Consistency. Like I need to like put more videos out, and it's crazy. Nigeria is hard, man. You gotta go to work. I got a 9 to 5. You feel me? I got a 9 to 5. I gotta go see my mom. Like crazy activities, like you feel me? I'm still doing some online schooling. So, but my channel, I just need to like put in more effort, like drop more videos, like jump on trends, you feel me? Stuff like that. So that's what I just need to do, like more videos, man, and make more friends. The problem I have with my channel is when I do reaction, I be saying my mind all the time. And sometimes I might say I don't like this shit, like this shit is ass. And the fan base of that guy ain't gonna fuck with me no more. So I need to like stop reacting to what I don't like, you know? Stuff like that.
I think that there's definitely a sweet spot you got to find, right? Because you watch my reactions, you already know. I was just talking to somebody about this. Like I used to get death threats and shit from the fucking Nigerian reaction John. So like I get it, Doug. Bro, the first time I reacted to Mode 9, I got a message. I got a message on fucking IG that just said you can't come to Nigeria anymore.
What did you say about Mode 9? Man? Mode 9 is dope, man.
Nah, it wasn't. It really wasn't. Like it was some freestyle he did, and it was ass. And like it was my first time ever hearing him. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know the significance. I didn't know the work he put in. None of that. All I heard was this ass freestyle, and like I went off on a jump, and like Twitter blew up. IG like everyone hated me. I tell you that to tell you this. It turned around, right? You got to black out the noise and just keep doing the shit that you want to do. Because look, if I would have buckled, right? If I'd have faked that, I would have lost all my credibility in terms of like, oh, when the legends come on, all he does is just say X, Y, and Z. Like you don't really speak his mind. Like you if 100 people hate you, Doug, you might get 20 cats that feel that way. And it's way better to grow with those 20 cats who are like, yo, I fuck with him as a person and him being honest and blah, 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 than to get 100 cats who will only watch your videos for the people that they fuck with. Right. So like say you react to insert artist here, right? So you react to Mode 9, right? Then like the only time there are people who are only ever gonna watch your shit for the Mode 9 reactions. They're never gonna watch something else outside of that. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be ready for that. Like that's gonna happen. It's part of the game. But you can't let it discourage you, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like the bad come with the good.
It really discouraged me because I reacted to like a song, you know, a Vector song, and I was like, this song is dope. Then he did a song with Emma, and I like, Emma killed him. Then all the Vector fans were like, fuck you, this and that. You know, the Crown of Clay song, that's what got a lot of backlash on Twitter. And what was like taking me back again is I lost my Twitter account. I lost 3 of my Twitter accounts. I was already at like 5K followers. I was having some crazy debates because I do debates also. I'm a Christian. So sometimes I do some like debates. I go head to head with some haters. So I was having some debates with some, you know, LGBTQ people.
So you got that shit taking the fucking gone.
I lost. That's why I can't use my Daygenius on Twitter. That's why I use Genius Reactions. My channel name is Daygenius. You get me? But on Twitter, I'm using Genius Reactions because any account I open with Daygenius gets suspended. I can't use that name ever on Twitter. So
maybe I won't put. Am I gonna get in trouble for doing this video with you? Maybe I don't put this out. Maybe.
No, I'm good. I'm good on YouTube. I'm good on YouTube. Just Twitter, man. Twitter is crazy. Man. Well, I'm working around that. But now that you give me these pointers, I'm gonna like take it and like do some crazy shit with it.
Cool. Man. What are your goals
for the YouTube, for the channel?
Yeah.
So my goals is I just want to be like a voice, you know. I believe like I have strong opinion and my voice really matters. I just want to have some voice and I want people to listen. You feel me? So when I give opinion on something, let people like, man, that guy is saying some shit. I don't fuck with him, but he says some shit. Yes, that's what you know, you feel me? So like Ebro, I like Ebro in the morning, you know. I like Charlemagne the God, you know, niggas like that. They say their mind. They don't give a fuck about anybody. You know, it's like Star. You feel me?
Fair enough.
So I want to be like those cats. I like those cats. So I just want a voice.
All right. So here's what I would say for that. Right, it's about to be June 1st, right? Yeah. So you got half a year left. You got to set up the next 6 months, my guy, and set goals. Set number of reaction goals per week. Set number of subscribers goals per month. You know what I'm saying? Set them to be achievable. Make sure that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying like, oh, I'm gonna have 1 million subs by that. Nah, none of that shit, right? Like set realistic goals for yourself and just make sure that you're attacking them, bro. Like I don't know how many videos do you have on your channel?
I think I should have over 40 or something.
Over 40, cool. Over 40, we at the 2-year mark, we just passed over 1,000 videos.
Wow, in 2 years.
2 years, 1,000 videos. But that's my point. Like, if you want, and I'm nowhere near making it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm nowhere near like where I want to be on YouTube or nothing like that. And that's what 1,000 videos get you. So you gotta like mentally prepare yourself for that shit, bro. Like you might blow up on the next video you do. You might turn around and have 1 mil, but you can't count on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, just keep your nose to the grindstone. Keep putting shit out, man. 1,000 videos before anyone even gives a fuck who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, let that shit sink in. Like, it doesn't happen overnight. Now, granted, your presence in the battle rap scene and stuff like that is definitely going to help you, especially once people start figuring out like, oh, this person is in the culture. But I feel like I'm getting all these alerts and shit. I feel like that's probably at least the right direction, is to have that mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel you, man. I feel you. Like, thanks, man.
Cool. No problem. That's all from me, my guy.
You've given me some ginger, man. After this video, I'm gonna just do some content and post. So do you do content weekly, or do you do them daily, or how do you do your stuff?
So I used to do it daily, and I've been doing some bigger projects right now. So like I'm doing some shit in Nigeria, which is pretty dope. I've taken 4 up and coming rappers who I think are really dope. So Tucci made a list. Tucci Jr. made a list, and for me to react to off of his recommendations, right? And they ended up being pretty dope. Like I ended up having a really good time on the stream and shit like that. So I reached out to a couple of the artists that I think were really fly, and I'm creating a docu-series for them. So what I want to do is I want to create the docu-series where I interview them like this, but it gets professionally cut to look like a Netflix documentary. And I interview them based on where their thoughts are on hip hop in Nigeria as an up and coming artist. Like for instance, so you're an up and coming artist. what do you think the roles of the OGs are? What do you think they should be doing for the community? What do you think a label does? What do you think that the label should be doing for the community? Like, what do you think is stopping you? The same way I asked you, what is stopping you from being the next best thing? I want to know where their thoughts are, where their minds are as an artist who is coming up in Nigeria. Then that's going to be considered phase one. We get that chopped up. I'm already paid. I got an editor and stuff like that lined up and shit like that.
Ooh.
So once that's done, they're going to cut it. So like I asked one question, what's like, you know what I'm saying? What do you think are the label's role in Nigeria? And then it cuts to like all their different answers. You know what I'm saying? It's not like one interview with one person.
Ooh, that's crazy.
It's going to be dope, right? Like it's going to get cut to all their, they all get asked the same questions. So the answers all kind of go. Anyway, that's phase one. My goal then is to take that phase one project, put that out after reacting to them all week, and then have some OGs in Nigeria watch that. And then I do the same thing with the OGs where they give their response to it. You know what I'm saying? So for instance, like I got a DM from SteveBussaGS telling me like, yo, I want to work with you. Whatever you want to do, I'm in. That like, who doesn't want to hear from SteveBussaGS about
Jags?
Come on, like who's not going to want to hear his opinion on that? Everyone's going to want that. So like, I'm going to ask, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to bring this up once I have the phase one done. I'm going to ask a couple of the OGs that are more established in the industry to then do the same thing. And I'm going to interview them and be like, yo, respond to the young bulls. And this is what they think the industry like. Give them the insight of what is real. Maybe they're right. Maybe they're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like give them the lowdown where they're right, when they're wrong, so that they have some guidance. And then we put that as phase two. Now that whole project, I am also copy and pasting in Zambia. So I have some of the OGs in Zambia who are putting that together for me, getting all the cats together and shit like that. And we're now going to cheap copy and steal that process in other areas who are interested in getting their cats promo work.
That was fire. That was crazy. That was crazy.
I say that to say, if you don't see the reactions coming, bro, it's because I'm doing a lot of shit offline. I just had a whole website built. So I literally, as soon as this is done, I'm going to go get started on that. So one of the cats in the GS gang in Nigeria, actually, the bull Chuck ends up hitting me up. He's like, yo, I do code, I create, this, that, and the third. Here's what I want to, I want to contribute to the community somehow. And we landed on this idea to make this website. And like, this is what time, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in meetings with him, making sure that this is all right and shit like that. So like, that's going to allow us to then promote people even while we're not necessarily recording videos. You know what I'm saying? So like, I can go and promote this, I can promote him, so on and so forth, just from a blog perspective.
All right, I got that. That's crazy. That's genius. I've never seen anything like that before. You can do that in Ghana also. I know some rappers in Ghana. Some battle rappers in Ghana. Have you reacted to any battle rap in Ghana? Like
not Lyrical Wars. So I got put onto it. EL. I did an interview with EL from Ghana, and he was like, "Yeah, fucking those cats are dope," but I haven't tapped in yet. No, I'm still catching up with some of the BRN shit from the last card. Bro, reacting to battle rap is draining as shit, dog.
It's long as fuck, man.
It's long as shit, man. And then it's whatever it is, it's 3 times as long because it's an hour to edit and then an hour to upload. You know what I'm saying? So you got an hour to record, an hour to edit, an hour to upload, just for people to tell me that I'm fucking wrong. Like, it's taxing, my guy. It's taxing. It's a beautiful thing, but it's taxing.
That's crazy, man. I really appreciate it. Like,
no problem, man. If anything like this comes up again, you have any other questions and shit like that you want to throw by, feel free to hit me up whenever. If you guys are checking this out, make sure you go subscribe, all that good shit. Genius reactions. We want to make sure that we're supporting the community and growing each other, not just ourselves. That's what it's all about, baby. Yeah. Say your goodbyes, my guy, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks, boss. I appreciate it. Thanks. God bless.
Peace.